אדיר על הכל, מי ברוך על הכל, מי גדול על הכל, הוא יברך החתן והכלה. May God, who is supreme in power, in blessing, and in glory, bless this bride and bless this groom. Kira and Dustin, today is an amazing day. It's a day of miracles. It's a day which has brought people from all over the world to celebrate. And it's a day that celebrates the fact that a miracle took place. A miracle that had roots in Moldova, and another miracle that had roots in Northwest Australia. And the miracle is that two paths ended up crossing, and two hearts and two souls met. And the journey takes you here under this chuppah, this canopy. This represents the home that you will build. And Dustin, I know you're a really fine carpenter, and you'll probably finish the walls on this and make it look much nicer. But the reason we stand under an unfinished home is because your home should be open to friends, to family, to the fresh air of new ideas, to the sounds of laughter, and please God, the sounds of children. And also, marriage is fragile, and your home is something that should be built on love and based on love, and you will strengthen it. You have been a blessing to each other. You've been a blessing to your families. You have so much in common. You come from different places and different cultures, but first of all, your love of each other creates the miracle that makes 1 + 1 = 1. And it also makes 1 + 1 so much greater than 2. Your joy, your love of life, your love of music, your love of creativity, your love of cooking, all of those things bring you together and put you on a path that lets all who know you call you truly blessed. And so, friends, let us all say Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu arayot v'tilanu nesuot ayedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Ayedei Chuppah v'Kiddushin. And we all answer Amen. And Dustin, I ask you to take the sweetness of this cup and take a drink and share with your bride. I know they have wonderful wines in Australia, just as they do in California. But one of the things that people who raise grapes for wine have in common is they know that it takes a lot of hard work to take the grapes that God has given us through nature and to create what is special in a bottle of wine. It takes hard work, it takes perseverance, it takes patience, it takes knowledge, it takes understanding, it takes love and passion. All the things that go into that glass of wine go into a relationship, go into a marriage. And I've come to know through Skype, FaceTime, phone calls, and spending time with you in person, that you have those qualities. May you share everything in your life together with sweetness, with love and understanding as you shared that wine. And if God forbid there is ever any difficulty, may your love, the strength of your commitment to each other overcome all and turn everything in your life into sweetness and into good. Dustin, I asked you on this day if you promise to honor, to cherish, to love, to trust, to support Kira as your bride. If so, please answer, I do. That was a very prompt I do. No hesitation. And Kira, I ask if you promise to honor, to cherish, to love, to trust, to support Dustin as your husband. If so, please answer, I do.
100 times I do.
100 times I do. It's da. Good on you, mate. May I have the rings, please? Oh, good job. This is the most important job of the day. Bring them all the way up here. Great job. Thank you. Dustin, I want you to take this ring, round and pure as his love itself, and place it on the index finger of your bride's right hand. Right hand. And repeat after me these ancient words. Hare, at, mekudeshet, li, betabaat, zo. With that ring you have made your bride holy to yourself, according to an ancient and beautiful tradition. And Kira, take this ring, place it on the right index finger of your husband's hand. Get used to that word, husband. And repeat after me. Ani, ledodi, vedodi, li. I am my beloved is mine. And I have to tell you, you saying those words today are particularly special, and I'll tell you why. This is the month of Elul in the Hebrew calendar. And the letters of the month of Elul, Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed, spell out Ani, Ledodi, Vedodi, Li. This is the month in which we lead up to the beginning of the Jewish New Year, and this is a month of love. This is a month of new beginnings. You could not have picked a more appropriate time to marry. And we put the ring on the right hand because our tradition tells us that this index finger is a conduit to the heart, the sources of love, the source of wisdom. And also in the Bible, we speak about God's outstretched right hand. It's a metaphor that speaks of the deepest and the strongest type of love that you can have, and may you always, always have that together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol bara livodo. And please answer, Amen. Sameach tesamach reim ahovim kesamecha chayisircha began eden mikedem. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach Zion mivanecha. Before I finish this last blessing, I want to translate the words because, in my humble opinion, this is the most beautiful prayer ever written. We praise you, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who has created joy and gladness, mirth, happiness, celebration, love, and rejoicing. May there ever be heard in the cities of the world the voices of joy and gladness, the voices of young and old, feasting, singing, celebrating together. We praise you, O Lord, who creates the joy of bride and groom. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha hatan v'kala gila rina titza v'chedva ava v'achava v'shalom v'reihut me'ira Adonai Eloheinu Yishama be'arei Yehuda uvechutzot Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha kol chatan v'kol kala kol mitzalot chatanim mechupatam unearim V'mishteh niginatam Baruch atah Adonai V'sameach Chatan imakalah. We all answer Amen. And Dustin, I ask you to take the sweetness of this cup, Once again, drink heartily, and once again, share with your bride. Chaim. You've created a life together. You've created a home together in a faraway place. But I have to tell you, your home is wherever you are. And you have family here, and they are in your heart. And the journey that you are embarking upon is a journey that will be protected by your love wherever you go. We have a tradition of breaking a glass at the end of a wedding. It goes back to the destruction of Jerusalem by Rome 2,000 years ago, and a bride and groom at that time would, even on the happiest day of their life, their marriage day, they would stop and think about what had been lost. Well, today, 2,000 years later, we look at this world and it's still filled with hatred and sorrow and trouble. Just open the newspapers. The world is broken. And our tradition tells us that when a couple joins together in love, you lift each other up to be the highest moral level you can ever hope to achieve. You do that for each other. And when you do that, you can change the world. You can, you must, you will take what is broken and put those pieces together. You've learned to work together in a family business where you have to work hard. And the food business is a hard business, and you're dealing with customers and you're dealing with difficulty and all sorts of problems that arise that you hadn't thought about it. But that's part of life. And part of life that we recognize is that the world is far from perfect, but we have the hope and we have the prayer that with love we will make it perfect. So friends, I want all of you who are witnesses to this happy, beautiful event to please rise at this time. Kira and Dustin, may God bless you. May God always protect you and keep you in His embrace. May God's grace be ever present in your life. Shalom. Above all, may God's presence in your life be a source of peace, of love, of completeness, and of unity. So here we are on a warm and sunny day that reflects the warmth in your hearts and in your souls. Here we stand in this beautiful spot surrounded by family and friends, and also in the sight of God who is ever present. And I am the most fortunate man because I have the honor of standing here today and saying that since you, Dustin, and you, Kira, have joined together voluntarily of your own free will, in accordance with beautiful and ancient traditions, you are now husband and wife. Mazel tov.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay here and enjoy